I get up early on Monday morning. I need to get back in the rhythm of Iris Academy classes, but first I need to find Minnie. I'm sure she'd track me down eventually on her own, but I'm trying to be more active. She asked me to check on something for her, so the responsible thing to do is to get that information back to her. Actually, before doing this, I have a theory about our Butterfly Hall girl. And I apologize if you guys have posited such a theory in the last couple of videos and I just haven't heard from you yet because I'm recording a couple days ahead. But I've been thinking about why Minnie is so interested in wild seeds and why they disappear and why she works so hard and why Kyo's parents look down on her and stuff like that. And I'm wondering, we've been told that she has magical parents, but I'm wondering if she isn't adopted. And so she is actually a wild seed, but you know, either it's not common knowledge or only some people are aware that she is a wild seed, and that's why she's so interested in helping wild seeds so much. I don't know. That's just my current theory. I'll be interested to see if I'm right about that. Anyway, I head over to Butterfly Hall and knock on the door.
Hello? Oh, hi!
She quickly closes the door behind her, although I can hear a faint groan of, "Already?" from inside. Before she can ask me if I need any help, I make my report. I checked on the freshman boys. Samuel Davies in Toad Hall didn't come back from winter break, and all his things are gone.
Oh. So that's two.
Two?
Nancy's gone too.
Nancy? That's the girl from Iowa, Snake Hall. She wears glasses. That's about all I can remember about her. What happened to them? Why did they leave?
I don't have time to talk about this right now. It's the first class of a new semester. We all need to be there, excited and ready to learn. So I have to go. Don't forget to talk to Professor Potsdam about your idea.
She heads back into her room. Well, she's right. We do need to get ready for class. Alright, and with that being said, back on the white path I go. See what happens. Okay. I'm walking down the hall when suddenly the hairs on my arm stand on end. I felt something, like a tiny touch of magic too quick to identify. Am I imagining things, or is someone watching me? Trying to look casual, I yawn and turn around. Oh. I didn't get the chance to admit about the pie. That's, kind of unfortunate. Sorry, Ellen. Luke, is it bingo time? Okay, this is my chance. Okay. I won some money! Okay. Oh, I can buy stuff. This is so nice. Well, I lost Ellen to the demon again, but I got some money. On Thursday afternoon, I finally managed to catch up with Professor Potsdam outside of class.
Hello, my dear dolphin. How are the waves treating you?
I'm not going to ask. As class president, I'd like to propose an activity for the freshman class.
Well, this is interesting. What did you have in mind?
I'd like to arrange a trip to see a local hockey game. I need your help to arrange the shuttle vans.
What a lovely idea! I will have to put a bee in someone's ear and find out the schedules to pick the best time.
I'm not sure what she's doing with a bee exactly.
You'll want a weekend game, of course, Saturday or Sunday, and a good matchup. I don't think we'd want to go more than once. I'll get back to you once I've chosen the best date. Of course, it will be up to you to get your fellow students interested. You'll need at least 8 students to sign up in order to justify the special trip.
That shouldn't be hard.
And of course, they'll have to buy tickets.
Oh. Can't the school cover that as a cultural experience?
Interacting with the culture requires interacting with money. Those are the rules of American society. So, I will let you know about the date and the price, and then it will be up to you.
Thanks.
Have a lovely day.
She drifts away. Well, that didn't go too badly. She certainly didn't dismiss me the way she did Minnie. I'll need to update Minnie on my progress later. I might not be able to do this. I thought I might be friendly enough with Ellen to get this to work, but if Damien's already smirking at me, that's a bad sign.
In our earlier lesson, you learned a way to cause spirits to run away from your presence. Today, we will be practicing the opposite. With a spell of calling, you can summon all spirits and creatures in the nearby physical area. They will not appear all at once, but they will begin to move, and in their wanderings they will be drawn towards your position. For simple creatures, a call is subtle and compelling. They will not question, only follow. Thinking beings, though, will realize after a moment that the urge to follow was not their true desire. They might be able to resist your spell with magic of their own, or choose a new path once the immediate compulsion fades. Or they might choose to follow the summons to its source in quest of revenge upon the caster. In any case, a summoned creature is not compelled to be friendly upon arrival. Why would you wish to call creatures to a specific location? Perhaps you are in need of aid and wish to be found. Perhaps a nymph has stolen your ring and teleported away and you want her to come back. Or perhaps you intend to call a dangerous monster to one location while you teleport to another in order to avoid it. Cause creatures in the surrounding physical area to be drawn to the casting location for at least 3 turns. Alright. After class on Friday, I go looking for Minnie.
Yes? Oh, hi, Franco.
Are you alright? You look tired.
I do?
Well, not like that time after the dark dance. More like you've had a long week.
Right. I'm just not up to full speed yet after the holidays. Did you talk to Professor Potsdam?
Yes, she said she'll look into the local hockey schedule to find the best time for us to arrange a trip.
That's great!
However, anyone who wants to go to the game will have to pay for their own ticket.
Well, that makes sense. Non-magical students would have to pay too.
I just hope the tickets aren't so expensive that no one wants to go. I take a breath. Can we talk about the students who left?
Oh. Well, it's not a secret. Sometimes wildseeds decide to go back to their own lives and stop being magical. And then their memories are taken away, and they forget that they were ever here and we never see them again. It happens every year.
That's what you think happened? They just decided they didn't want to have magic anymore?
No, that's not what I think. But that's what we're supposed to think. That's what we're supposed to say. That's what you'll hear when anyone remembers them at all.
So what do you think happened?
It's a test and they failed. Professor Potsdam warns them just before Thanksgiving. Don't talk about magic to anyone who isn't one of us. If they break the rules, then they don't get to come back. That's not the only way we lose wild seeds. There are so many taboos, things they don't even know are forbidden. I wanted to get us all together early in the year to talk about expectations, to help prevent mistakes. But Professor Potsdam wouldn't let me. You heard her. I can't tell anyone anything unless they ask me first, as if they would know what to ask. She doesn't want wildseeds to know the rules because she wants them to fail and be culled.
Culled? I know that word. That's when they kill off wild animals to lower the population. That's too strong.
Is it? I don't mean that she wants to get rid of all wild seeds. Of course not. And it wouldn't work anyway. More would come. Just the troublemakers. Just the ones who act on their own. The ones who make mistakes. As students, we are not full members of society.
She looks at me and stops herself in mid-sentence.
I'm sorry. I'm tired, like you said. It is Professor Potsdam's duty as headmistress to judge who is responsible enough to use power wisely. If Nancy and Samuel try to tell anyone about magic, then they can't be trusted. Expelling them protects the rest of us.
That's true.
It's just sad, you know? All that potential lost.
It is sad. Yes, especially if it was an accident. I didn't know Nancy, but Samuel loved magic. He wanted to be a great magister, the master of another world tower. It's hard to believe he would give it up on purpose.
Accidents happen because people aren't careful. They can be prevented.
Sometimes. She looks at me for a long moment. I can't tell if she's trying to send a message or trying to make a decision.
Anyway, I'm very tired. I should go.
She heads off to her room. There have to be consequences for threatening our security, don't there? Especially in America. But it is sad. We got a lot more out of that conversation this time. Alright. Well, I could go to the mall. Okay, I don't have to study today, so I'm gonna go to the mall and get a charm. I'm going to the magic shop. Gonna get myself a white charm. Can't be stopped. And if I win bingo again, I can get a nice wand, too. Done. Alright, let's read. Oh boy, that's still borked, I see. Missing students. I talked to Minnie, and it seems that Nancy and Snake Hall also did not return from Christmas break. Yeah, that challenging gaze. Won the jackpot. Okay, I don't need to really read about that. Fallen wild seeds. Minnie told me that the missing students probably failed to keep magic a secret, and that's why they were expelled. Professor Potsdam has a duty to weed out wizards who threaten our society, but is she too harsh on wild seeds who make mistakes? Indeed. Alright, how's our stress? Pretty good, actually. Alright, I should learn a little... I didn't equip the white charm. Oh no, I'm a doom. I'm a big doom. Well, that is what you call in the business unfortunate. Alright, well... Pastel's not gonna get very far because I messed things up. Okay. Is this about the hockey thing? Whoop.
Yoo-hoo, Franco! There you are, dear. Now, I've had a word with the association, and I think the best time to arrange your little outing will be the 1st of March.
Outing? Oh, the hockey game.
The semi-finals! It's very exciting. Of course, that's quite a ways off, so you have some time to arrange your attendees. Now, about the tickets. We made a little deal where our students will be able to buy tickets for $5 each, as long as we pay a month in advance. That means you need 8 people to contribute money on the 1st of February or the trip will be canceled.
Right. At least I've got a little time to work on it. A little bit. Got a little bit. I gotta remember this weekend to put my thing on. Ugh. Alright. Well. The fact I can't skip is a bad sign.
There's a start. Hey, would either of you be interested in... Sorry, got detention. Me too. Gotta go. Well, they've clearly been up to something this week. I'll have to try again later.
Dang. Alright, well, time to study. Minnie. Blue magic. Alright. Hello?
I catch up with Donald and Luke again in the hallway. Hey, how do you guys feel about ice hockey?
It's a sport? Or an excuse for a brawl.
Would you be interested in going to a match? I'm trying to arrange a class trip for the 1st of March.
What day of the week is that?
Saturday, I think.
Then I'm probably busy. Detention, you know. Besides, I don't care that much about sports. You should ask my sister.
That's an idea. Luke?
Is it free?
No, but we get a group discount if we book early. $5 each. I just have to convince at least 8 people to go.
Sorry. I would go, but we only get $5 a week, and he loves to shop. Do not!
It's fine, don't worry about it. Virginia is probably a better bet.
Alright, so Luke's out. Ellen's my last hope. Unless I hurt her too badly. Okay, I was worried I was gonna get yelled at. It's you guys.
People come and go in the cafeteria all the time. Most students slide around each other en route to their destinations, barely even noticing the faces that they pass. But sometimes a path going out intersects with a path going in. They both pause for a moment looking at each other. Then, with a little sigh, Minnie steps to the side out of Barbara's way. She walks on, saying nothing. A better outcome than the last time I saw them in the cafeteria together. But still not friendly. A truce at best. Maybe the card exchange helped them learn to tolerate each other, even if they'll never understand each other.
We can dream.
On Sunday, I make my way to the gym, where I've heard that Donald's sister holds her sports club meetings. There's a good mix of people here, not just freshmen. Most of them smile at me and welcome, inviting me to join their games. Only one glares. Well, he's not important. It's Virginia that I'm looking for.
Hey, Franco, what's up?
I explain the plan. A trip to the local ice hockey semifinals if I can get enough people to buy tickets in advance. So I thought the sports club would be a good place to look for people who'd be interested.
Sure, I'm in. Hey, Ellen!
What?
You wanna go watch a bunch of kids slam each other across the rink?
Class trip to an ice hockey game.
Maybe somebody's teeth will get knocked out.
Virginia!
What?
That's not the idea. Surely things like that don't happen at every match. I need to get confirmation so that we can book tickets for a group discount. $5 each. Are you in?
Yep, I can't get the hockey thing to work. I should have just done cooking and got it over and done with. Oh well.
On a Saturday? I'd rather study. I'm sorry.
Oh. Virginia sighs and shakes her head, but she doesn't argue.
Okay, so who else?
I've got a question. Can only freshmen join this trip?
Well, it was supposed to be a freshman class activity, but since there are sports club members in other classes...
Actually, I meant me! I don't know much about hockey, but this seems like a great opportunity for learning.
I can't turn her down. She's a teacher, and I need the numbers, and she's just as curious about the subject as I am. I'd love to have you along.
Great!
We still need more people, though. I have to get 8.
Well, keep asking. You should look outside the club, too. Liz won't go. It's not high class enough for her, but try asking that dork Jacob.
Good idea. Thanks. I really should talk to Jacob, and Minnie as well, to help get the message out. But I feel better having made some progress on my own first.
If you can count 2 people progress. Okay, first things first, before I forget again. Oh, it's a little star! That's cute. Let's see. He rejected her. Okay, hockey planning. No score. Truce.
Minnie and Barbara encountered each other in the cafeteria today, but left each other alone.
Teaming up. How are things in here? Okay. Nothing's changed, but at least I've got my white charm this week.
On Monday morning, someone knocks on my door.
Oh, hello. Schedule. What happened? Okay. How's my thing going?
But why wasn't I warned? Is Minnie forgetting to pass things on to me again? No, she promised. I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I've been wrong that way in the past. Besides, exams don't affect just me. When she sent out notifications before, she sent them to the whole class. Either she completely forgot and probably feels terrible about it, or this was a surprise to her as well. In either case, I think I know where to find her.
I didn't even get the choice this time.
After I finish my morning preparations, I head over to the school library.
Yes? Can I help? Oh, hello, Franco.
Hi, what happened with the exam?
Oh, Professor Potsdam likes to throw a few surprises sometimes to see how people react. I heard one year she gave an exam on the first day after Christmas break.
Oof.
Oh.
At least there's today left to help each other prepare. If anyone thinks to come here.
People may show up eventually, but probably not first thing in the morning. Especially when Professor Potsdam was telling everyone to take it easy for the day.
Well, I should be here anyway, just in case.
You're not going to sit here all day long, are you?
But someone might need me.
What about lunch?
I can eat after hours. I've done it before.
What about breakfast?
I had a banana?
I shake my head. If you want to give up your entire day off just in case someone needs you, that's your decision. But you have to take breaks, and you have to have lunch. Otherwise, how are you going to have the energy for your own exam? And if you fail, how are you going to help others?
But what if someone comes in when I'm not here?
You're a smart girl. Think of a solution.
I could leave a note explaining when I left and where I went and how long I'll probably be away for.
Or I wait.
I could ask you to help.
There you go. What? Is it really that terrible?
No, that's not it at all. It's just that you said before that I forget to include you, and you're right. I was in such a hurry to get here I didn't even think of you. Again. It's so stupid. Nobody's even here. I should have thought.
Well, you're working on it, right? You're getting better. No one's perfect all the time.
I'm trying.
You need to give yourself permission to be not perfect sometimes. Actually, that's an idea. You should take some time to do something fun. Just fun, not to impress or help anyone.
But
not today. You want to help people prepare for their tests. But why not this weekend? You've spent so many Saturdays stuck in this library, you've missed out on all sorts of other activities. So since you have to do an extra day of study support today, why not take this Saturday off and come out with me?
I can't. promised. I said I'd be here whenever people needed me.
You didn't swear a formal oath, did you? If she did, then she truly can't afford to break it. But that would be ridiculous for something so unimportant.
No, not that kind of promise. But this is my responsibility, to show everyone that they can always count on me. I have to be here.
What about Sunday? Nothing happens on Sunday?
Is that how it is, then? I guess there's no point in even asking about going to the hockey game.
But I appreciate the thought, and it would be nice to have a little downtime.
Downtime?
Time when we're not working. Maybe we could meet on Friday night?
Oh, sure. I don't know what we can do on a Friday night when we can't leave campus, but it's a chance to get together outside of student council business, so I'll take it. So, for today, would you rather have a late lunch or an early one? So I know when I need to be here for you.
Later is better for me.
Okay. So now I have a plan for my day. Leisurely morning, lunch, then a stint in the library helping people study, and then I'll stretch my legs a little and prepare myself for tomorrow.
Aw, so helpful. That's nice. Okay, exam. One more point of mana? Sure. Why not? That's why not. Well, let's go. Oh, I get to talk to the doggo this time.
I find myself in a corridor facing a carved stone arch with a dead-end wall behind it. There is no sign of a staircase.
In order to leave this dungeon, you must step through the portal. Only the medallion will activate the portal. Think before you act.
If that's the portal ahead of me, it must not be active. So where's the medallion?
Alright, doggo. I ain't no dummy. You and I are gonna have a little chitty chat. Hey, buddy. Okay, first, make friends. Okay. So, now let's tap. Where is it? Communication, there it is.
I reach out with my magic and feel our minds connect. Greetings to you. I am peaceful if you are peaceful. Do you have a name? The spirit's thoughts are simple and straightforward.
I am guardian. I protect.
What do you protect?
I protect gold shining treasure from bad strangers to keep it safe for friends.
I have been sent on a quest by my teacher masters. I need to find a medallion and fetch it. Have you seen one?
Gold shining treasure is there.
I get a brief image of a pedestal surrounded by lava with an object atop it gleaming golden in the light. May I have your permission to take the treasure?
You are a friend. Friends may take keystone treasure. Warning! There is danger.
I see a bright flash of light and a sense of pain. Touching the medallion on the pedestal sets off some kind of trap. Is there a way to avoid the trap? I don't expect a useful answer, since I don't think this creature created the trap, but...
Button. Press button.
I get a sense of exactly where on the pedestal's base I should press to temporarily disable the trap. Thank you!
Have a good day, friend.
Aww. I want to pet the doggo. I'm like, am I allowed to go? Is it? Okay. So I just need to get myself a cross is the only... I have seal. I guess I'll just seal it. I mean, if I was using white, what would I do? I'm just gonna save just in case I'm curious. Normally I wouldn't have black magic in the situation. White magic. Okay, there's no other path there. Nothing unusual. That's the last one. Okay. I can't think of any other white magic I could use. I guess I'm gonna seal. Okay, and then... Ah, I could have made it. Oh. I thought that was going to disappear. Apparently not. Can I talk to Doggo one more time? That's nice.
Friend, go safely.
The spirit appears to have nothing else to say.
Thank you, friendly spirit. I had to know. Put the medallion in and go.
When I can feel my feet again, I am standing in the school quad and I have to shield my eyes against the sunlight.
Congratulations, Franco! For succeeding in your quest, you receive 5 merits. An insightful victory! You should always remember the value of careful examination. Otherwise, you never know what you'll miss. I hope you enjoyed putting your skills into practice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another student to look after.
Looks like I'm finished for the day.
Great, now I can enjoy my date.
Now that the exam is out of the way, I can pay attention to my next deadline. I head over to Falcon Hall and knock on a certain door.
Yes,
Hi, is Jacob here?
just a moment.
He slips back inside. It can't take that long to walk to the door, but perhaps he doesn't want to look hurried.
Hey.
I explain about the hockey game and my hope to put a notice in the weekly mail delivery.
Mundane hockey? Well, I guess it could be fun. Sure, sign me up.
I'm not collecting any money until I have enough people to be sure the trip can go ahead.
Is Minnie coming?
I don't think so. I told her I had to gather sign-ups, but she never offered to join. I'm not sure she's interested in sport.
Not normally, no, but we went to a baseball game once.
When was that?
Oh, years ago.
Stop rubbing it in my face, Jacob.
That's right, they've known each other for a long time.
Anyway, I'll pass your message along.
Thanks. I'd better get on with my schedule.
Yeah, since I absolutely failed at getting smarter. Thank goodness I was smart enough for the dog already. That would have been bad.
When you meet a stranger, especially in a scary place like an underground tunnel or a crowded stadium, it's hard to know how to start. What if he's friendly? You don't want to offend him by being too suspicious. What if he's dangerous? While you hesitate, he might strike the first blow. And if it does come to a fight, then it's even more important to know what your opponent is planning to do. If you know someone's plans, you can counteract them. When a person is just about to act, that thought thought is focused right at the front of the mind. Written in large letters for those who know how to read them. While the spell of foresight is active, you can sense all of those little inklings and inclinations, all those directions in motion. You will know exactly what any thinking creature near you is about to do. Cast a spell, scratch your face, or run away. Sometimes you might sense the intentions of a nearby creature that you haven't even seen yet. It can be confusing. Also remember that you cannot sense anything that does not have a mind to think with. A rock will not think about falling, but it will still fall.
The caster knows what everyone else is about to do for the next 5 turns. Dang, that could get confusing in a big crowd. Alright. Okay.
I'm not sure what to expect when Minnie asked me to meet her in the gym after dinner. Does she want to play some sort of one-on-one sport? She doesn't really seem the type. But when she walks into the room, she's balancing a tray holding up 2 bowls with spoons and 2 white mugs. She brought dessert. Here, let me help you with that.
No, it's fine. I've got it. I hope coffee's all right. I forgot to ask.
It's fine. We always have coffee at home. And this time, it's not quite late enough in the evening for it to cause any disruption in my sleep.
Oh, good.
She sets the tray on the stage as a makeshift table. 2 cups of coffee and 2 bowls containing what looks like a mixture of spice-stewed fruit, crumbled cake, and ice cream.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Where did this come from? This wasn't on tonight's menu.
I baked it last night. Then I only had to warm it up and add the ice cream. I like baking. It helps me keep my hands moving while I'm thinking. But too many desserts would be bad for my diet. But now we can split it. And I remembered you liked apples, so it's all right. Right?
Sure. I didn't mean to make you stay up all night preparing this, though.
Oh, I was up anyway. Now eat before your ice cream turns to soup.
All right. We dig into our desserts together. A quick peek reassures me that we both have about the same amount of food. I'd feel guilty if she were starving herself for my benefit. Minnie chatters cheerily in between bites.
Apples aren't native to North America, but they become an integral part of our culture. Johnny Appleseed is a folk hero even to the Magic Poor, but he was a real person, a green wizard. He founded nurseries all across the Ohio Territory and taught others to love the trees and their fruit.
I can't manage anything more than a vague "I see" in response.
Did you know we grow more than 100 different kinds of apples here in Vermont?
No. There are apple orchards back home as well, but I don't know details about the cultivars. It's too bad freshmen can't attend the Apple Festival. It sounded like it would be fun.
Well, it's something to look forward to for the future.
Not for me. I won't be here.
Oh, right. How do you feel about that? Seeing all these things you'll never get to finish. Does it feel like you're wasting your time?
No, I don't think so. I wanted to see a different world and live like one of those teenagers on television, and I'm doing that. I know where my home is. I belong there. I don't want to stay here forever. But I'm enjoying the taste of being an average American.
Well, I don't know that Iris Academy is really what you'd call... Oh! I have an idea! Wait here!
She darts halfway out of the gym before suddenly rushing back to pick up her bowl and slide the remainder of her dessert down into her waiting mouth. Despite her speed, she manages not to get any of the ice cream on her nose, and I manage not to laugh. Then she's gone, leaving me to finish up my own bowl at a more leisurely pace. Many minutes later, she jogs back into the room, her hair bouncing along behind her. She clutches a large book to her chest.
Look!
She stops herself, takes one deep breath, sets the book down on the stage between us, and resumes at high velocity.
It's my high school yearbook from last year. I was a sophomore then, of course. See, here's my class.
She points at a page covered with a grid of faces drained of color. Each is cropped in close and staring straight ahead with a blandly pleasant smile on their face, so that at a glance they all blend together into meaningless strangers. As I look more closely, my eyes begin to compensate for the missing colors and hints of personality emerge. One girl even has her eyes closed. Why does she do that? Is she hiding so the camera will not see her?
No, that wasn't on purpose. Layla has bad luck. They took 3 pictures, but every time the flash went off, she blinked. Actually, she always has bad pictures every year. Maybe she does do it on purpose.
Or perhaps it's a curse.
Anyway, if you look through this, you can see the other classes, our activities, our clubs, our plays, our student council.
Which position did you have?
Oh, I wasn't on the student council.
You lost the election?
I didn't run. I helped a friend of mine with his campaign, though, so I have some experience.
Here, Minnie seems almost fanatically devoted to her position. It's hard to imagine that at her old school she wasn't even interested. Was it because, like you said, you knew you wouldn't be staying, so you didn't want to start being involved?
Something like that.
She closes the book and pulls it back a little closer to herself, away from me.
Oh, look, there's a piano!
She points to the piano on the stage, which has been sitting there quite visibly all this time.
I took piano lessons when I was younger.
I know. Kyo told me.
Kyo? Who? Kyo Katsura?
Whoops. Oh no.
Don't you know him?
Not really. I think he was the guy who kept watching me when I was selling candles, but...
Yes, that was him. He said he met you at a piano recital when you were young, but his parents wouldn't let him talk to you.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up anything strange. My parents made me take piano lessons too. I didn't play for very long, though. Just enough to know my scales and be sure I could read music. My parents thought it was important that I should have a basic understanding in case I needed it later.
It's important to be well-rounded. I haven't practiced in ages. Do you mind if I play? I might sound awful.
Go ahead. She seats herself at the bench and moves her fingers from chord to chord in what sounds a bit like a Christian hymn. I can hear the bones of the song, but her frequent hesitations break up any sense of rhythm, and eventually she gives up.
Sorry, I can't get it right. I sound terrible. It's probably annoying.
You haven't practiced, and you're trying to piece a song together from memory. You sound fine.
It sounds annoying to me.
I thought we'd agreed to have some fun time where you weren't trying to be perfect. When you could relax. Look at you. Hand-baked desserts. Musical talents. Why are you trying so hard to impress me?
Because I want you to like me.
Being perfect is annoying. You're hiding the real you, or do you really think that's necessary? I mean, part of this is her. I don't want to say this. I'm gonna go for the first one. Miss Perfect.
Do you really think that I won't like you if you're less than perfect? Am I that harsh a judge? I understand wanting to make yourself look good. I do it too, but if you trust someone...
It's not about you, it's just... Okay, it is about you. I want us to be friends, but I don't know you very well. I don't know your family or what your home is like.
Ouch. In complete innocence, she's just completely undercut my complaint. I'm telling far more lies about myself than she ever could.
I don't know how you really feel about Americans, or what you'll say about us when you go back.
Wait. Americans? Why would I say anything about Americans in general?
Oh, you know. People in other countries are always joking about how loud and vulgar and foolish Americans are.
So you're trying to change my impression of your entire country? That doesn't make any sense. I'm missing something.
I'm sorry. I'm just nervous. I do like you, and I do like baking, and I do feel bad when I play a wrong note. I don't want to make a mistake and drive you away. So tell me what you want me to do and I'll try harder. Or, I guess, try less hard?
All I can do is shake my head. How can I get through to her? All right. I dare you to tell me something embarrassing about yourself. Something I would never guess.
What?
Change my opinion of you. Be less than perfect. She takes a deep breath.
Okay, but only if you do the same thing.
Deal.
When I was 14, I got my belly button pierced.
Dang, nice.
You what? I'm trying to picture how that works.
I told my mom that I really wanted it, and we convinced my dad that it was a totally normal thing for teenage girls. So we had it done at the same place that did my ears, and then I hated it. It kept rubbing on things and drove me crazy.
Is it still pierced?
Not really, but I didn't want to admit that I changed my mind, so I hid it instead of having them heal it, so there's a mark.
Can I see?
No! I'm not hiking up my ropes to show you my tummy. Yeah. Your turn.
What can I say that won't give away too much? Well, in my homeland, a lot of people in the low world smoke cigarettes. Lots more than here. So I wanted to try it. But I didn't dare go out and try to buy a cigarette, so I tried to make one with paper and grass. Grass from the ground. I twisted it together and set it on fire, and it fell into pieces and started burning the carpet, and then my parents caught me.
You know smoking is bad for you, right?
More importantly, it's a lot less interesting than magic.
That's true.
So, you see? Now we know each other better. But still, we are both keeping secrets.
Because we're both schemers. Problem with scheming. This might be when she's jogging.
I sleep restlessly and wake before morning has arrived, my eyes still haunted by falling feathers, dreams of doves, a message. I walk over to check the sending box, and as I do, I see a flicker of movement outside my window. I peer outside, expecting to catch a bird perching nearby. Instead, I see a girl running along the paths beside the school. Is she in trouble? No, she's not running. She's jogging. In January, when the sun's not even properly up. The light is too dim for me to be certain of the color of her cape, but I can see the hair bouncing along, hair with a distinctive bow on top. Minnie? Does she do this every Saturday morning before she goes to her study club? Or is this her way of making up for relaxing last night with me? Well, I have no intention of exhausting myself this early. I'm going to lie down again and try to rest.
Maybe we can go jog with her. Let's go to study. We can ask her about it. Let's do that.
Yes, do you need something?
I saw you out jogging this morning really early.
I do that sometimes when I have too much energy. Would you like to join me?
I like that it's either no or maybe later. Yeah, actually, I prefer jogging when it's colder because you don't get too hot. Like, you start off cold, but then you get comfortable pretty quickly.
Okay, I'll ask you again later in the year.
Alright, now I'm studying. Very nice, very nice. You'll love to see it. Look at these two. Alright. Let's read about it. Preparations? Oh, yeah.
Classes today are cancelled, but Professor Potsdam set a surprise exam for tomorrow. Minnie and I both spent time in the library to assist any last-minute study attempts.
Excuse me.
Minnie also agreed to meet me on Friday evening for downtime.
Alright. Show tunes. Image of perfection.
Minnie and I met after dinner for dessert and coffee. She admitted that she tries too hard to make herself look perfect, partly because she wants me to like her, partly because she's worried about what I think of Americans. But why would that be an issue? As far as she knows, I'm just an ordinary exchange student.
Yes. Morning jog.
I saw Minnie jogging outside in the early morning despite the January cold.
And we omitted the fact that she asked us to join her, I notice.